Okay, thanks. I'm Steve Gens, managing partner from Gens and Associates. For the last 18 years, we've been doing regulatory benchmarks. Where are regulatory organizations today, where they're investing, where are the providers, the software providers, the service providers, and we do consulting with the large multinationals, mid-tier and smaller organizations. Yeah, it's a really an interesting time because it's a transition time. So really the last decade, we've been calling it the decade of regulatory modernization. Just like manufacturing did in the 90s, e-clinical did in the 2000s. So that's starting to come to the tail end. So that begs the question, what's next? All this fabric of data. People talk about IDMP SPOR, which is a use case, but how can we look at things end to end and cross-functionally and get all these different systems connected? And the software providers have a big role to play. Instead of just being a niche provider, how can they expand their capabilities? So we want software providers that have platforms that can have a broader reach, and also getting the data under control and having high data quality, which is something that happens every day in clinical and safety, but needs to happen more in regulatory and different areas of the globe. We've been tracking, market share, client satisfaction, innovation. And Excedo's always been very, very interesting because historically they've been a niche provider in the publishing space. But what's fascinating over the last 3 to 4 years, they've really kind of expanded. Where they're differentiated is a lot of their customers are the health authorities, where all this information goes. So they're in the center of this, which is a very important, they're a trusted partner between industry and the health authorities, which is a very unique position. And they want to make both sides better. Because if both sides get better, everybody gets better, So that's the focus. The conference has been really great today, learning what Excedo's doing, what the customers are doing with the Excedo platform, getting updates from the health authorities. So it's a big learning environment. So it feels really good to be back to that. It's deeper insight to where Excedo is going, not in the near term, longer term, and also what their clients feel, and their commitment to Excedo. So that's the biggest takeaway for me.